Hello.
Is this Pion?
This is Pion for sure, or Pion, or whatever I'm supposed to be called.
What do you prefer to be called, Pion or Pion? Because it's a large difference.
Yeah, there is quite a large difference, and actually, from the start, I wasn't quite sure, but then on the Golden Gauntlet commentary, there was someone making a good comment about Pion not being such a nice thing, and Pion being a cool particle with like two quarks or whatever. So maybe I'll go with Pion for this scientific punch.
How about if I beat you, you have to go by Pion, and if you beat me, you go by Pion. uh,
Okay. Yeah, seems like a deal with no downside for me. I'll take you on.
all right. So I just want to say, was it just you when you played against Goxasox?
Yes, it was just me.
So we proved that one highly skilled individual can be better than a whole team of individuals. Is that correct? We both proved that?
I guess that is something that we have, well, proved is a pretty strong word in this sense, I think. But
Fire.
let's say,
You got to make outlandish statements if you're going to appear on my stream. That's how it works. They don't
now,
have to be defensible.
I'd like to be nuanced, but maybe that is not something that we can profitably do here.
Sir, check your nuance at the door when you come on my stream.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Uh,
We'll go by black and white here.
yeah, it is interesting because it's funny. I am very nuanced in most of my life, and when I stream, I'm like, you know what? Nuance. I'm not going to do nuance. Nuance is exhausting. We're just going to be the
I
same.
like Sonata Wolf's suggestion here, if you'll go by TinyGrimes.
Teeny guys or tiny misplays. I think
Oh, Tiny Misplace is your real name, so I guess.
I can't believe that. I'm still offended and appalled by that. I will never make another pre-constructed deck again now in protest. So to that.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try to find you, Peon, on the friends list, or as I now call it, not the friends list.
Yeah.
I need to come up with something really clever that doesn't offend Stoneblade too much.
Well, it's not a specifically a friendly list, this.
It's, it's a mishmash of people you have once played in your life and will
Yeah.
never be able to find them again.
Yes.
And you are apparently on said list, sir, which is very difficult.
I was on said. I think I saw my name.
Oh, well, there you go. I'm really bad at reading this list. I don't it's probably a me problem more than it is a Stoneblade problem. I just cannot read this thing.
Yeah, browsing through text, I think I'm not sure. I feel I'm pretty good at it, but then again, might just be like,
Huh.
yeah.
Well, I've gone through the list multiple times now, and
I guess maybe I wasn't there.
and I can't find you.
How
You must
about,
be here though, because I can't find you on the search as well.
yeah, it's possible I will be faster finding you, so let's see.
That might be possible. I feel like a jerk because I'm usually like, someone will be like, "Hey, TinyGrimes, you want to play?" And I'm like, "Yeah, can you challenge me?" And I don't want to be like, "Look, I'm above challenging people." It's just simply I hate more than anything rooting through that list to not find what I'm looking for.
So, what kind of avatar are you? Are you like, you're not the girl with the, there you go. You are the face mask guy, right?
Yeah, I'm the face mask guy. I'm so hideous I can't reveal my appearance.
Yeah, it's the closest thing you have to a hat, so I guess it'll have to do.
I thought you were gonna say, "Yeah, that's accurate. I've seen it." So I was all excited for nuance to be left at the door, but then you didn't. It's okay. All right. The dreaded. Oh wow, this is interesting. Oh, I think I have to. The problem is I haven't played this deck in a while. I'm forgetting how good he is in this deck, but he's a legendary. So
Yeah,
so
I'm not gonna claim that I've played this deck a lot since the stream. So, oh, that guy. I
he's
like that
pretty
guy.
good. I'm just not actually sure how good he is as a first play here.
It is a
Um,
good card. Well, it will at least deal 6 to my face.
At least. Let's put it there. At least.
So what do I want to do? I think I'm just gonna make a threat here. That wyvern ain't gonna do anything nice to me, so hopefully I'll be able to kill it next turn.
No. He's a friendly wyvern. You've misjudged him.
No. There are no friendly wyverns.
I was not aware of that.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big war tusk. I can't tell if I should be scared or not.
Yeah. If I recall correctly, you have like a crazy aggressive deck with like big dudes in the beginning, so I have to survive this early player level. So
I do have some big dudes. I will not deny that.
yeah.
The question is, do I play them? Like I have a Tangle Sprout in hand. He's pretty big.
Wow. Yeah, it's pretty big.
But I also have a Dragon Egg.
Yeah, that's pretty, and that's much more cool. So question is, do you want to win?
Do I go aggro or do I play it more late game? I feel like this deck wins aggro. So we're going to go like this. We're going to go like this and like that. Try that out. We'll see how that floats.
Those are cards. Yeah. Well. So
don't fear the wyvern. He's only a 3/7. You don't need to worry about that guy.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about that guy.
He's nothing.
Nah, let's just kill it.
What? Don't kill him. He's friendly.
No. What did I just tell you? There are no friendly wyverns.
I had already
There are
forgotten your
also
mantra.
no friendly elephants. I will stomp on your chicken.
That was pretty rude and stompy-ish.
Yeah.
Oh, tough choice here. Clearly going to do that. I don't think I'm happy to take 8 repeatedly from the War Tusk. I just don't.
Nah.
Let's kill that one. Free up a lane, and then the question becomes, how do I handle the second one? I can't 2 for 1, which makes me sad. I think I just level that. And grow the stalkers. Grow stalkers.
Yeah, they're not too friendly either. So let's kill this free stalker over here and play the steel plate to absorb some damage here. I need something that doesn't die when it blocks.
Oh, man, killing my stalker. I'm sad.
So rude. You have a choice of what guy to kill here.
I do. I certainly do. I think I'll go... Brawler and Stormcaller. And I'll just battle. Enter. Alright, see what you got now.
Yeah. So what do I need to block here? And
Nothing.
No.
You're
nothing.
winning.
Yeah, I am. I'm ahead on life here.
You're beating the aggro deck. I mean, you pretty much got the game won, right?
Maybe this is where you don't understand the aggro matchup. What's important? What is it that is important here? Let's just try to kill the guys that are hard to kill and level some efficient guys.
That seems reasonable.
Yeah.
You know what I just drew? The dragon egg.
Oh no.
Yeah, so sad.
So good. Well, you wouldn't have a board if you did that, I guess.
Yep, that's certainly the trade-off. All right, let's try him. And I'm not sure I have a play here that I actually like.
Which is something I enjoy to hear. I don't want to be Pion, I don't think.
I'll do that, but I'm not a big fan of that play.
Like Pion. That doesn't.
Wow. That
That
sounds
doesn't.
even worse than I had originally thought.
I mean, it doesn't. It just doesn't work. It mustn't work.
It mustn't work.
Well, let's play the Alliance. I think they're good.
Going from my daughter's school of thought. If you have a level 2, play the level 2.
Hey, is that just your daughter's school of thought, or is that how Soulforge actually works? Maybe she understands something conceptually about this game.
Yep. I think she does. Was this guy the guy that heals people?
Yeah,
Oh, no. He heals people? That's annoying.
yeah, probably just kill the War Tusk.
Oh, brother. He only heals other people, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go with this guy. I am going to kill the War Tusk. I feel like that's not bad for me. I'm killing a level 2 with a level 1. I think I can be okay with that.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And my goal is for the Phalanx to do 100 damage to me and kill me and play a level 5.
That's what
my
it's supposed
plan.
to do. Yeah, the bad cards that you don't have to care about. They are the guys that deal the damage.
Yep.
So,
He's slowly murdering me.
slowly murdering you. Okay. So, how do I deal with this Stalker? I mean, I probably have to block it, right? In some one way or another.
Probably. You could
this
box
guy.
it in. Take your 2
Yeah.
plays and box them in.
I'll do that. I'll save this guy as well.
Seems
My steel plate.
Oh, I
He's
don't
got
like
a
that.
lot of armor.
Wow,
But-
you're able to save him? That was not.
Let's heal all
considering-
my guys. That sounds like fun.
I don't think
Wow.
you'd be able to do that. Oh, heal all your guys too? That's just adding insult to injury right there.
Yeah,
That's borderline rude.
definitely.
Let's go. Time to start picking up from some 2-for-1s here. We're not getting enough 2-for-1s this game. Do I move him or do I battle first and then move him? I think I'm going to go all 2-for-1s all day now. Welcome to TinyGrimes Emporium, the 2-for-1 shop.
Wow. So what do I do about it?
Play more level 2s?
I guess.
Seems
I have
good.
one level 2, but let's play this awful card. My worst card. The Vault Blockade. Yeah.
Wow. You going to buff it?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's going to buff it, people.
And deal some damage and get the Dino buff also.
Okay.
Take
I
that.
can admit that that's terrifying. I am man enough to admit that. Sir,
Wait
your
till I
deck,
see my pack.
your deck might be better than mine, which I really am hesitant to admit. But I'm getting a little scared.
Well, I think these decks are close, but I think we built the most competitive decks out of the 4.
Yeah, I think so as well. All right, I did it like that because it wouldn't kill the squadron anyway. So, for those of you out there who are curious, at least I now have a big chick.
And this is an upset. Maybe I should have blocked differently, not trying to save the squadron, but trying to make the, like, yeah, words escape me. What is the card? The blockade. Trying to make it more safe.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll save it for later. I guess there will be a time for that too.
I think the blockade making that safe was pretty reasonable because if I can't kill it, that card's going to win the game.
Yeah?
I mean, I assume you have a jetpack in there somewhere.
I do have one jetpack, so it's a kind of a far-fetched combo here. But seeming as you're on Utera and Tempest, I think I'm well suited to play that.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I think that you don't play the dinosaur that removes all the spitter, the Oxidon spitter.
Mm-hmm. I have him in here. You just haven't seen him yet.
Well, you won't be seeing me playing more vault blockades then. Or maybe I should call your bluff here.
I wouldn't call my bluff. That's a
Or
mistake.
look up the deck list or whatever.
Don't do that.
Let's not
There's
do
no
that.
reason for that.
That's no fun.
Let's not get crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. I do not like my plays here. This feels all bad. This is not what you want to do on 3.1.
Yeah.
This feels like a losing 3.1 unless you have a very, very bad 3.1. What's happening, Dynasty Star? Good to see you.
Oh no. Well, I don't have a terrific 3.1, so
I like the sound of that.
yeah.
Can you kill the Stormcaller? Okay.
Well, I couldn't do it efficiently. I wish that was a level 2 guy, but I guess
That'd have been brutal.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go double Razor Tooth.
No.
That is not a bad 3.2.
Okay, so that guy is. So here's a thing that I'm thinking about, and that is the Razortooth Stalker not blocking your, let's see, your level 3 Razortooth Stalker. That means that you won't be able to get in for damage next turn, because I will be able to double block.
Yeah, that's true.
But if you block, you will be able to get that attack buff, most certainly. But then again, I do have some buffs that will make my Phalanx Squadron survive, so I like your play. But I think what I do a lot of the time that I shouldn't do is like not blocking with Razortooth Stalker, and then just not have the opportunities to slam someone's face with it.
Yeah, I mean, maybe what would have been a better play is to play Razortooth in 3, and then the Razortooth 2 and 4, and then that way I have the lanes. I can move Razortooth in 4 into 5 if I want.
Yeah,
I don't
I
know,
like that.
That might have been better. I didn't really think about it when I threw him to the ground. I was just like, yeah, take that, and then if I need to move over, I can eat that guy next turn.
Yeah, well, I don't really have any good answers here, so I think I'm falling behind. I need to get back up. So what to do with the Matrix Warden buff? Either I can spread the attack, or I could deal the extra 5 to you right now.
Yep.
I think just spreading the attack is fine here. Not be able to... I don't want you to be able to trade easily with any of my guys.
Right. That seems reasonable. Let's see. I believe, yep, that does that, and that does that. So it'd be 13, 17. I'm trying to think about what all you have that does 17 damage. Not entirely sure. Alright. I will go Stormcaller there, Enrage there, and lament my poor placement of the Stalker. I think, oh my god, I almost moved him over to give him up for the level 1. I'm not sure I can bring myself to do that.
I
don't think I can.
Find it to be a good play.
What's that?
Oh shit, no, it's 19. Well, that's not good. I do have a Swamp Moss Lurker 2, along with the Grove Huntress 3, which would add up to 18.
18? That's pretty good.
It's pretty good, but not good enough. So let's just do it this other way around. It might even be the better play from the start, because I'll be able to have my Grove Huntress live. So you're at 28. How's that aggro going?
Pretty good. I'm aggroing away.
Yeah, you sure
It doesn't
are.
look like it.
It might not look like it.
Huh.
So what?
I'm going to hit you for 32, but you probably kill my guys. That's the fear. He becomes only a 10. That's not great. All right. So I think I have to go him, and then I will Stormcaller there. And whack ya.
I'm going to feel the whacking.
So I think the board is going to be empty at the end of your turn. That's my guess.
Yeah, it would have been my hope, but stuff happened.
Oh, you can't empty me?
I don't have the 10 power card.
Oh, no. That's a shocker.
Yeah, it's quite a shocker.
Because I could have buffed
feel
him more, but I was like, nah, there's no point. He's dead.
Yeah. So what do I do?
I think if you can't kill
I do have
him.
Desperation Vault Blockade here that I could go for on the Stormcaller.
Hmm.
I feel like that's a poor play. What other choices do I even have? I do have the Experience Steel Plate 3, but it goes up to 21. I think I am pretty much dead, but I need to block your Razortooth Stalker, and then
Hope I don't have buff.
perhaps. I mean, I can't play around it. Because I can't. Yeah, no, this is my only play. I even had the Vault Blockade Jetpack combo.
Oh.
Why weren't you at 19?
Oh man, that's interesting. So I'll just play the buffs that I have, just so you see what I had for buffs.
You can say what? Well,
Woo!
it's good when you have cards on the field.
All
I'm
right.
glad you made this a best of 3 game.
Yep, that's a 3, so that's okay. I mean, you got kind of, I don't know what the right word is there, but to not have 10 power there is a little bit surprising.
Yeah, it was a bit surprising. I felt like I didn't draw my cards in the right order either. So
Yeah, I felt like
maybe I'm just salty about this loss. I think it was a fun game.
Yeah. The nice thing about the precons is I have a hard time being too upset when I lose with them.
Yeah.
Because it's like they're not really finely tuned decks, right? You only have one copy of legendaries, and so even more so than usual, you're like, come on, please draw that card when I want it.
Yeah. So here we go. So I wonder also, one thing that I like is that it makes a pretty good deck accessible for a decent amount of money for newer players. So I wonder if there are any like friends that have like, okay, I've bought this deck and I've bought this deck, and they battle them against each other and building on them. I'd love to see that happening, because I remember that's how I played like Magic with friends when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
I just bought the pre-constructed decks because I didn't have any sense of my own deck building and creativity and stuff like that.
Right. And the cool thing about our decks is I feel like they're competitive. Like, it's not just like, okay, I'm going to showcase this card. Like, Iron Mind is a really hard card to build around with one-ofs. Like, that's just a really hard card to really show how cool that card is.
Yeah, I think that deck was incredibly good for like, okay, here you get the 3 of Metamind, 3 of Gox, and that's amazing. But the deck itself, it's hard to make it work like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's much easier going with you like the big guys theme, or like me with the armor team. It's much easier to create.
Yeah, my original deck was a move deck, and it was the worst deck ever, because it was like a move deck around one Wyvern, and I was like, this is just a bad deck, and that's fine. Like, the deck doesn't have to be great, but when I realized that Cinder Smoke fits into an aggro deck really well, I was like, oh wow, never mind, we're gonna go an aggro approach.
Yeah. Let's see what I want to do here. I don't really like my options. I do have a Forge Blade Sentry and Phalanx Squadron, which I'd love to level, but then you've just beat them down because my guys won't be big enough for your Brawler and for your Tangle Sprout.
I'll take it easy on him, man. I'll take it easy. Don't worry.
I don't know. I feel like the risk of being actually the peon is maybe too great here. I may have to regret this taking on that kind of challenge. No, maybe I'll just go hide and not play Soulford for a month and hope everyone will forget about this.
I
You
think we
know.
can let you out of that challenge since I never agreed to the other half of that challenge.
Well, I think that's kind of the nice thing about it. That like that's the one way bad bet. There's something beautiful about that, I think. Well, let's not dwell on that too long. I'll just play Roar and just smash something.
Mm.
It'll take a lot of damage, and I'll be able to block the Tangle Sprout, hopefully.
Oh, good old Roar. I hear that's a good card.
Yeah, it's a decent card.
Luckily, I have one in my hand as well, though.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Yeah, because that will kill my War Charger.
it's gonna
So
kill a lot of
maybe
things. It's not just your War
that's
Charger that dies.
my
He
naked
dies
War.
too.
And oh my god, yeah, I've lost this game already. So this
That was a big
is
Roar, and that's one of the funny things about these precons. Like, even if you know I have Roar, you're like, what are the odds? He's only got one of them.
yeah. Well, I mean, there's no way for me to come back from this. I'm pretty
Um,
sure I'm
yeah,
drawing
you're
through
definitely in
a
a
zero
real
outer
tough
here.
spot. I have a lot of spells in my deck, so there's that chance that I get like a 4 spell hand and can't really do anything.
Yeah, I need to block the Brawler. I can't ignore that guy.
Yeah.
The Tangle Sprout can deal some damage to me, so let's just,
Ooh, wow, yeah, that's
try to
unfortunate.
make something happen here.
Man's trying to
Maybe go
make.
nuts with some Vault Blockade and some silly action like that.
I'm
But
gonna
I
play Tangle Sprout in 4, and then the question is, do I just go Stormcaller 5 and just have this giant board, or do I get greedy and do I enrage that Stalker? In which case he gets 2, so he'd be 9,
I
10,
have a
he'd be
hard time seeing how that would be greedy.
12, 13.
It seems immensely powerful, and I mean, how many resources do I have to spend on it?
Yeah, the reason it's a little greedy to me is because we're going into player level 2, and that kind of scares me a bit that you have a much easier access to cards like a Matrix Warden 2 that could actually handle him. If it was earlier in the player level, I would be wouldn't even think twice about that. It would just
Yeah,
be a real
and
easy play.
that's a really good thing because in draft that is an important thing to think about strategy. Don't go for insane stuff like buffing up your guys on point 1.4 because then you will just get eaten by bigger creatures, even though
Hmm.
they are larger for a small amount of time here. So what do I do? What can I do? I can't do anything. I'm just super dead. So
uh,
so yeah. I mean, it was fun for a while, and now it's over. And the only level 2 that I see here is a roar. So I mean, I don't have a chance.
um, it's interesting with the way my board is. I'm not really sure how to play this.
Yeah, you just hit battle, and then you watch your cards that you have in play beat me because I don't think if you don't play another card for the entire game, I still don't think I beat you.
Yeah, I could have roared that Stalker to make him just unkillable, but I felt like killing
You
the Vault Blockade was good.
Yeah, it seems like a good thing. Also, he's already unkillable. So how do I do this? How do I? Well, you got to win with style, I guess. So let's kill one thing and go out with Exacxes. I think that is beautiful in its way. So
There you go. That is
good
that.
game, TinyGrimes. You are the champion of the pre-con decks.
Yeah.